Okay, sorry about it. I continue the video. So I repeat for number 6, construction is group Susu Gaming and Zodiac. Okay. Number 7, destruction. I want Afas, group Afas to do this. And number again, I'm not sure whether I mentioned in previously. Destruction is something that you can do in the game, like you can hit people, you can kill people in the game, but not in the real world. Kalau kat ni sebenar awak pukul orang, awak bunuh orang, awak tangkap lah. But you can do this in the game. That's an example of destruction. So I want Afas to elaborate more on this. So the storytelling, Cobra, I want Cobra group do the storytelling. And the last one is driving and piloting the vehicle. Means that when you do the driving or the piloting is to some people is fun. So I want group GG to do this. So all have their own topic. So what I want you to do is listen carefully. Number 1, I want you to prepare slide, but this time I want you to do like what I'm doing now, not simply the slide, but the slide with that you explain. At least have the voice over. If you don't want to record the video on your face, at least you have the voice over. So you can find any apps online that can record on your slide, that and at the same time you can explain. Even you can do this in the PowerPoint. Okay, I take back, for this time you can do using a PowerPoint. So with the PowerPoint, you can record your voice over when you show the slide. So go to the first slide and then record your voice like you are explaining. Don't do it too long, like 1 to 3 minutes is fine, 2 to 3 slides. But what I want to do is, I want to explain what makes, for example, physical dexterity. Explain what is physical dexterity and what makes this physical dexterity is a component to make the game fun. Okay, actually I have already list out each of this topic here. I'm not going to go to detail. Okay, ignore this page here, because this is your senior group name. So ignore this one, this page I want you to ignore. So this page starts from exploration to group 3 plus 1 GM map. I've give some hint here, so you can refer here and find it extra information online. So what makes a game fun in each and every topic. So again, I repeat what's the assignment is. Explain what is it, and then how this topic make the games fun. So I put this in the ULearn. All right. So we proceed. The percentage of fun. Okay. We can measure the percentage of fun. It's not necessarily come from any of those that I listed 9 just now. Probably, for example, the total of fun, if you can measure the total of fun is 100%. In the first person shooter game, probably the exploration 67%. Funds come from the exploration. Okay, for the first person shooter game, to explore the room, what are hidden, okay, where you can find bullet, and so on. You explore that is almost 70%. And the combat, the fighting, is probably 25%, and the puzzle solving, sometimes you have to think of where you have to get the, what you call it, the hidden thing inside your game, is another 8%. So altogether probably 100%. It's a combination, not necessarily one genre or one type of game, only focus on one fun. It's come from one type of fun. Could be a combination of these. All right. Next. Okay, another thing is making it challenge. Of course, when you're developing any 2D game, you want to make it challenge. This is one of the hardest goals in game design. How you want to make the user feel they are challenging when playing your game. Make a player feel there are always new world to explore. Okay, new enemies, new wonders, or new experience. So this is good if you can make this. Often happen, selalu yang terjadi ialah reveal everything too early. This is not good. The player will feel bored. Awal-awal dah dapat reveal, or giving all the weapon, all type of enemy, visit all the area. So they don't find the real problem here. It's too easy to explore. Okay, halfway through, they will feel bored. They will feel repetitive. They feel the same thing. So it's not a good game. Even though the main thing might be appeared repeatedly, it must be altered slightly each time. Like I mentioned in the previous lecture, if you have a level, so make sure each level is different. Okay, feel fresh. Probably change the environment. So the challenging is harder. The second level as compared to the first one, and the third level is the hardest. For example, if you have 3 layer or 3 level of the game, so make sure it's good like that. Don't cepat sangat user explore then dah dapat dah. It's not a good game. And the other way around as well. If it is too hard, the user probably will give up as well. So you must find in between. It's not too easy. It's challenging. So that's why I said make the challenging game is one of the hardest goal in design or developing a game, because you want to find that's not too easy and then at the same time not too difficult for the user. Okay. One way of to keep the challenge is to list the possible variety of the previous defined gameplay element. So when you test a game, probably you want to list out the possibility or variety of the option that you provide in playing the game. Alright, next one. Continue making it challenge. For example, you want to create a new slide scrolling platform jumping game. List all the possibility and rate them by complexity, how complex it is. Okay, like jumping from one another. So how you want to make is differentiate the complexity. Probably the gap, large or small gap. Okay, the second level maybe larger gap. Gap with sharp object is another option. Target platform moving is not like stagnant. It's move all the time and distant, or either horizontal or whatever. Moving medium distant. So the moving is further away. Moving randomly, change the speed of moving. So this is all the thing, example of platform game that you can think of to make your game more challenging. Okay, you can come up with many possibilities, but many will not fix because they are not enjoyable one, too easy, or either too hard, like I mentioned just now, or bizarre on what breaks the player in immersive or immersion, right? So you have to fine-tune your game that you want to create. Next, make sure steady progress of challenge to the player throughout the game. It's not like jumping from easy and then too difficult. So they have progress. Like you have 3 levels, have a progress on each level. Make sure the player will keep going. Okay, you want to make sure the player keep playing your game. Provide a continual feedback of how well he or she doing. This is another thing, that you have the indicator of the feedback of how well the player is playing your game. No matter the challenge are, it should point the player towards the next step. Point out for the next step of fulfill of achieving any goal. Test to get the feedback, how enjoyable the player when play the game. So in your game development, you have to test. Okay, I mentioned there are 2 testing, alpha and beta testing. You have to undergo this testing period and to enhance, to improve your game. Tweak and change the game. Okay, ambience and feel of the game. Ambience refers to the mood engaged by the game's visual and audio element, the storyline. This is the ambient. So the feel refers to how the control works, as well as the feedback play received when interacting with the game world. So you have to include all of this. You have to make sure you measure this ambience and feel of playing your game that you create. Okay, I guess that's all for today. So saya doakan semoga kita semua terhindar daripada penyakit dan bahaya yang sedang melanda sekarang. So the assignment I already gave it to you. The assignment due is before next class, before next week. Today is what date? Today is 17th. So before next week, 7 days before next class, due assignment, and then I'll provide a place where to upload the assignment in the ULearn. Alright, so thank you very much and have a nice day and jaga kesihatan semua ya. Okay, bye.